EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, please welcome your 2020
on the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys, they haven't quite figured things out yet, just 2-5 on the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. Leading them out, their young quarterback, the rookie from LSU.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with the receiver?
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here's Algier again on second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
You can bet they're not going to go away from the running game anytime soon, but this is obviously not a good start. 2 carries, 2 runs, both stopped for a loss.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Got the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
This 2nd and 4. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. Throwing, Sanders. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Shreds the tackle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The Niners sitting at 5-2 on the year. And they come in on a good run. Winners of 5 of their last 7.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Up the middle they go. Black. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. You talk about this Falcon defense. They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Here's Sanders. Look at the spin. Down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 40 yards rushing for him on their opening drive of the contest, and it's now 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Sanders. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners.
A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And the Falcons, first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They give to Algier on the option. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got this to Algier. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Algier now up the middle. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a first carry here for their running back. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. So out now comes the field goal unit for the Falcons. This from 25 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there, calling to 26. The 49ers offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba getting ready to go back to work. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, it's Sanders. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. They'll run on first down. It's Black. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Sanders. He finds his man complete. That's Black. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the Falcons 7-yard line.
4 yards to go on second down from the 7. Hands it off out of the gun. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Sanders to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing to start the drive. McMillan. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 4. This pass is caught by London. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Looking to throw. McMillan. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. St. Brown in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. He's across midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. But just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. So now they operate back from their side of the field here. 2nd and long. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. McMillan. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
The final shot before break. McMillan. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Jack.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as you see on the graphic, he's right up there with the best in the league when it comes to throwing touchdowns. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point of the season. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Now Sanders. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Out of the gun here, Sanders. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Watts. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, here in this 3rd quarter, the whole complexion of the ball game flips on a dime there, CD. This is back to a 1-score game.
And sometimes when your offense is sputtering, you as a defensive unit have to take it upon yourselves to say, we've got to go out there, maybe take a few chances along the way, and see if we can generate some points ourselves. And lo and behold, they were able to deliver.
Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
The score, Niners 13.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Niners offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's had his fair share of troubles in this one, unfortunately. This defensive front has wreaked havoc throughout the contest, and he hasn't been able to create enough space to make something positive happen to this point. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards here to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On play action, here's Shadur. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Sanders. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
2nd and 5. Play action. It's Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to St. Brown. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. $40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory. As the home team's offense makes their way back out, we show you the defensive coordinator for the visiting team. His guys trail here in the second half, and things haven't gone quite their way, so that makes this upcoming possession an important one to not let this deficit get any worse. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Sanders. Throwing left side, it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 32-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sanders. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is it. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Eddie Pinheiro on for the field goal. A 50-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And that extends their advantage to 6. It's 16-10. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. McMillan. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
First down.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Pitches it out to Algier.
And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Here's Algier again on 2nd down.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Back to throw. McMillan. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And the Falcon first down.
Algier going straight ahead.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Operating from the gun, McMillan. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the locksmith, Kamari Lassiter. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Black. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Third down at 13. Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
It's fourth down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So all eyes on the Falcons. Down by 6. Under a minute 20 to go. Now their losing streak in danger of continuing as they come up on first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
St. Brown on the catch.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Back to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of time to work with here, but the timeouts, they're gone. Here's first and 10. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45.
A gain of 4. And this is third.
Well, the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is third down.
He's back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Atlanta.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left.
Clock at 30 seconds. Second and 10.
He'll look to throw.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, there's going to be a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway, once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So for San Francisco,
they climbed to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year.
Get ready to shake it. I went deaf on it. Ever since you left me, more money, more cars, more shows. Ever since you left me, more diamonds, more gold, more motion, more. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. Yes, my, yes, I, Fiesta. Drop top G-Wagons, we don't do Teslas. Don't pay for the bag, I pay semesters. I turn dream girls to my new extras. Nice game girls do too. Run through the city like the 2 Live crew. Got a Harlem broad, got a Brooklyn broad. I ain't come this far just to come this far. A friend to all is a friend to none. So don't push me, press the button. I went deaf on it. I went deaf on it. All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf.
All I need is one night, one chick, dumb drip. Baby want a piece, call me scrumptious. Baby wanna be with me, call me husband. She was singing on my mic, Teddy Ruxpin. This that true love fool, first time I heard the flow, they knew I do. Christina Pink, Moulin Rouge, got the 3-piece suit, and blue.
We have a deal. One of the top receivers has agreed to terms on a contract extension that will likely keep him and his quarterback very happy.
All I need is one night.
You gon' have to splurge on it.
All I need is one night.
Whip in a purse.
I went deaf on it. I went deaf. I went deaf.
Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? What? Yeah. Y'all ready to play some football?
Somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And I want answers now. Who, what, where, and why. See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gon' get and what he gon' do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn pressing his homies. He's done up in front of his mama. I'll mop up the floor with him. And I kick in the door and let them get him. I got fools that'll go get him. That's for him and Pooh and them dudes that run with him.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up.
Gotta spit it for the and the thugsters. They be ballers and the hustlers. Got me coming at you bogus in the VI while they bumping Lil Jon. I'm a rusher. It's a cycle twister from Chicago, rolling with the Miami. Then I crush ya. We already be looking for drama. If I try to get into it with us, then we gotta get them. Feeling free from the top that can never be cured. No penicillin. I'm telling you, trick, I'm finna steal them. Got me swinging. Bottles in the club, and my thug homies going for the skrilla. Don't get it twisted with that overnight celebrity. You better be scared of me in my city.
If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to break this thing up.
I ain't that rapper type of right, and I ain't that acting type of right. This off ain't in my script. I'm a player. You just a square. What's that enemy? The whole industry is my enemy. And you ain't no kin to me or friend to me. Don't pretend to be. See, I'm strictly for the thugs. I'm for the street and straight out the hood. My MO is ghetto and don't even need for you boozy cats. I'm straight out the county of Dade. Trail 5, MIA. You ever come south of the border? First most born, you're gonna be.
If you Come on. Come on. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DMX. Come on, ride on. Hey yo, what's my name? DMX, and I be the best. You see the rest? They looking like they need a rest. One more time. I'ma spit at you some hits that's gonna get at you and be messing with your mind. Stop talking quick. Cause you out there running your mouth. Really don't know who you with. Here we go again. How many times do I have to tell you rap cats I have no friends? You still acting up. Running around here like some brand new chicken. It's about to get game. Don't stop. I'm still getting down for whatever, whenever. That's why this joint is hot. Can't keep it real. Now, some of us do, but most of us don't. That's just how a brother feel. I shed for my people that'll keep you looking see-through if ever you try to creep through. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride on. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride on. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? You still playing games. You gon' think it's a joke until they no longer remember your name. That's how we take cowards in there. Never coming back. Last time you saw that kid, it's the last time you see that kid. No more. Cause in a minute you gon' have grandma being the only family member. Bust. But I'm always down for the one-on-one. Dog, life. We gon' get to the bottom of this here. If it takes all night. Stop, drop, open up shop. Fake off, screaming for the cops. Ride off. What that means is that I'll tell money bye-bye. It's right eye. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride off. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride off. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? All these off friends running around yapping about they be holding figures as big as jiggers. That's them. Don't they know that around me talking about what you got will get you? I'm not a nice person. Get out you twice, dog, and that's before I start cursing. I stay flipping. 1 minute I'm cool, the next minute I'm up on you money. That's my style. I'm a pretty dog, leave you all dog service with a smile. My cats that been to jail before know that it's about to get thick. Let's get it on, baby. You gon' be going against 4 people in one, and you think you crazy? I lost my mind, and I'm about to make you yours too from far away one time. DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride off. What y'all really want? What y'all really want? DM, cause if you want it, we got it. Come and get it, player, we with it. All you gotta do is say it, baby. Ride off. What y'all really want? What y'all really want?
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready? Let go. Stop. Ready? Let's go now. 6. Ready, go! Hey! Huh. Come on! Hey! Ready! Hey! Ready, ready! Get it! Here we go! Start! Let go!
we go. Get ready. Yo, Prim, give me that turnaround. Yeah, that's it. Jesus, the king out of Queensbridge. At ease us with your lyrical thesis. Me just chilling, buildings, high ceilings, billions of my vision. Please, I'm from the P's. VVS on freeze. Esco, Pablo, silked out in Cabo. The prettiest, high tech like NVIDIA. Just that smart, I know a little about a.
Dating back to their days sharing Candlestick Park with the San Francisco Giants. A foghorn followed the 49ers down to Santa Clara and Levi Stadium, where it continues to blare and let the Bay know it is time for some football. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers.
And now, please welcome your 2020.
On one sideline, Mike LaFleur spent 4 years in San Francisco under Kyle Shanahan alongside future coaches Robert Saleh, D'Amico Ryans, and Jeff Hafley. His guys have picked up wins in 3 of their last 4. Running the show across the field, the head coach of the 49ers. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Happy y'all could join us. Thanks for being here. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. Eddie Pinheiro just about set. And we're underway here in Santa Clara. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. Helming the offense, spent his full college career at Iowa State and fought his way to a career as an NFL starter. It's Brock Purdy.
This right here is the game you want, not just as a quarterback, but as a group. The league's best offense against the league's best defense. Let's tee it up, and let's go.
First play, he's going to throw. Purdy, left side, into the hands of McBride. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now, I don't know if matching how many catches he had last week is going to happen this week, but still the player, Brock, you want to funnel your passing game through as much as you can.
You certainly do, and one thing I love about today's coordinators and their creativity is they find all sorts of different ways to get their playmakers the ball, and they do it typically like that from the jump.
Now movement as somebody goes early, and for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Still second down.
So the false start backs him up. This is 2nd down and 9. Here's Purdy to throw. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Man in motion, headed right. 3rd and short, here's Purdy. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to have them a first down. That was close for a moment. Woody caught it, but he knew what he needed to do after he did so.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down, Arizona.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And a good gain here. 11 yards, it looks like. That's going to pick up a first.
I don't think we're ever going to get away from the stat line of turnovers and winning that turnover margin being the biggest singular key in the NFL, Kate. But I'll tell you what, when you run for 100 yards plus, you win 70% of the time. They did a week ago with this guy, and he's off to an excellent start.
First down, and they go right back to it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. 17 carries, 109 yards plus that touchdown. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Purdy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They draw it up for him. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Facing a top defense, you really want your quarterback to be less a conductor of a train, driving the pace as fast as possible, and more the conductor of an orchestra, guiding and leading all the pieces of this offense in a calm, cool, and collected manner.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now Sanders. Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders near. Up that catch. 3rd down upcoming.
See the pass, time up your hip, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw. Here's Sanders. This has him the first, plus some extra. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They strike for 23 yards. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
1st and 10 now from the 46. From the gun, run for Black. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throwing on 2nd, Sanders. They close in on him and drag him down on the other side of midfield. They got him at the 48. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Let's see what they went with. Third down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. His run, that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's fourth down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
So punt coming up on fourth down. It's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. The Cardinals headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. Finds his fullback. Brought down there after a gain of about 14 yards. And that is good for Cardinals' first down.
That whole operation right there, Kate, delivered with conviction. Passes have to be if you want to pick up first downs and keep the drive on schedule.
They'll go from the gun with Wilson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Brought down by Upton Stone. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. Purdy to throw it. In trouble here, and he's not going to get away. They bring him down at the 22. Nick Bosa. 5 sacks in that win last week. And now they've got one here.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And that's going to be good for a first down. They stare down 3rd and 18, and they come through with a big play.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now a pitch to Tracy. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, Purdy gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. That's going to give Arizona the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Purdy on 1st and 10. And now not far from reaching the 2,500-yard mark as far as passing is concerned for the season. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. Good work by this offense as they get about 20 on the play before the defense stops them. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Second down, Purdy. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. Third down now after that incompletion. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender gets his hand in there and breaks it up. A possible touchdown denied. It's going to bring up fourth down. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message said pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The 49ers and quarterback Shedeur Sanders ready to get back to work. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They go play fake. Now Sanders to throw. Hits his running back. He turns the shallow catch into something more. Give him 8 yards. That sets up second and short.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This one stopped, play gains about 6 yards, and that is a San Francisco first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for you.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. Yeah. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Matt Wilson on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the Cardinals' 39-yard line.
Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's second and 4. They'll go play action for Sanders. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Keeping it on this first down read. And that zone read goes nowhere. He didn't even get back to the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Throwing on second down, it's Sanders. Wow, great concentration. He brings it in with one hand. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, Kate, do you remember when these were ultra rare? Like only a few players could pull in a one-hander in a game. Now you see receivers practicing one-handed catches. They're becoming almost commonplace, but it still doesn't take away from being one incredible catch.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's going to be hauled down a few yards short of that first down marker, and also just beyond that, the goal line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's in for the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump ahead by 4.
Niners 7, Cardinals 3.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Cardinals on offense late in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
When you take a look at this win streak, well, it has really featured some different moments. Moments where their offense has taken over, and moments like this where their defense has just been playmaking machines.
The 49er offense headed out now late in the half. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. Look at where they start with the football now.
And that carry only gets 1 on the plunge up the gut.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Sanders to throw on 2nd. Connection made to Smith and Jigba. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. It will be 1st down, 49ers.
Always a fun race up here in the booth between quarterback and receiver to watch. Who sees it first, that opening? If a receiver wins it, that hand's going up in the air, he wants it. Quarterback wins it, passes out before he's even looking for it, and when they both recognize it, you get that. You get a 1st down.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
It's fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. He finds his escape route to the outside, and that's good for a pickup of 6. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Eddie Pinheiro out to try to put up 3 here for the Niners. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Pinheiro's kick is good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home to take up.
Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are ready for another drive on offense as Jackson, Smith, and Jigba heads out. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting second in the NFL in receptions. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. And an inside give here to Black. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
All set to go now from the 35. A first down carry for Pacheco. And they haul him down, but we all saw it. That looks pretty awkward, partner. This flag should be a face mask.
Foul. Face mask. Defense.
Things look good on the play until we saw the pull of the face mask, and that spoils the defensive effort.
Automatic first down.
So after that gift from the defense, it is 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. A stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Mitchell up the middle. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Sanders setting the pass. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Will make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Receiver in motion. He's headed right. On the handoff, this is Tracy. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, Purdy. Targeting the sideline, Kirk has it. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
At the Niners' 3-yard line.
Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
2 yards standing between this unit and 6. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Purdy to throw. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. Alfred Collins. A loss of 7 is going to force them, Brock, into a 4th and goal.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it, and if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And through 2 quarters, Brock, it has been the defenses directing the pace of this game. Both offenses, got the same message during halftime. Switch things up, guys. Switch it up.
Yeah, that's not a pleasant message. It's such a dichotomy sometimes in that locker room at halftime, especially when...
And he's going to be brought down back at the 13-yard line. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterback... level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. But that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Black now from the gun. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is a San Francisco 1st down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down with that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
1st down now, ball at the 33. On the handoff, here's Black. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
She wanted, she feel that. Convertible drop feel. 87 the top bill. That. You know what it is. Yeah.
So we're through 3 here. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Play action, Sanders. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith-Njigba. He's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Now a give to Black. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
At the 34-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Black takes this one up the middle. He stops here, gain of about 7. And it will be first down, 49ers.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Black. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sanders takes the handoff. Now to throw. Cut near the goal line. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They're going to run it. It's Black. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Sanders now. He's got it. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Black, 2nd of the game, doubling his season total. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
17. Cardinals 6.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So Mike LaFleur getting his Cardinals offense prepped and sent out for another series. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be at sky high right now.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. That hit got there quickly. Offense up to the line fast.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing on second. Purdy. Short pass brought in. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that is good for Cardinals first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Cardinals.
Now Purdy. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Now motion him out of the backfield. Purdy throwing here on second. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Over the middle, Harrison's got it. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Couldn't get the play off in time. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. Cardinals at a 2-score deficit. Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. They'll go. It's Tracy. And they're staying out there. They had to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
First down, Arizona.
Play action now with Purdy. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
Second down, Purdy. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch.
It's a gain of 3.
Now to throw.
And this is...
It's with Harrison again. And it's just going to be a modest gain of about 4, but that is still enough to pick up the first down for him.
Complete to Marvin Harrison Jr. A 4-yard
now it's Purdy. Sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
I understand that decision. Offensively, down a couple scores, you really have lost the luxury of patience, but you certainly have got to find some precision.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On second down, here's Purdy. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Need something big. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw it. That pass is complete to McBride. And that's going to be limited to a pickup of 5 if they're lucky. Good rally to the football by the defense. That brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And this one, just a formality till the clock runs out. It's only one timeout remaining to stop it. The 49ers only moments away from finalizing this victory as they take a knee. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.